Pretend you're asking your Mexican friend, how much do you weigh? And it's a good way to remember it, because the common mistake is people say, how much do you weight? Sí que se podría decir, what's your weight? Pero es más común decir, how much do you weigh? Ahí está.
Oye, Carolina, para despedirme en el correo, ¿cómo es un saludo? ¿Cómo se dice un saludo en inglés?
A ver, no es un correo muy informal. Pon regards y ya está.
¿Cómo? ¿Regards? Ay, madre, me tengo que poner las pilas con el inglés, ¿eh?
Mira, de verdad, llevas desde que te conozco diciendo que tienes que aprender inglés. Y a estas alturas no deberías perder más trenes. Igual, para cuando pase el próximo, ya es demasiado tarde.
En el mundo de los negocios, el éxito no depende de la suerte. La clave es saber ver las oportunidades y aprovecharlas. Así que no dejes pasar esta oportunidad, porque te lo vamos a poner muy fácil. Uno de los más prestigiosos máster en inglés profesional con profesores especializados de Business English a un precio único. Llámanos al 911335833 o entra en grupobaugan.com.
Gracias, ya te llamaremos.
Ya te llamaremos.
Acaba ya con la pesadilla de todas las entrevistas de trabajo y mejora definitivamente tu nivel de inglés profesional con el máster en inglés profesional de Vaughan. Llama ahora al 911335833 o entra en grupobaugan.com.
Alto.
Tall.
Bajo.
Short.
Bonito.
Beautiful.
Feo.
Ugly.
Es una mujer alta.
She's a tall woman.
Es un hombre alto.
He's a tall man.
Sois chicas altas.
You're tall girls.
Son chicos altos.
They're tall boys.
Días para conseguir tu máster de inglés profesional con una oferta inigualable. Consulta condiciones en grupobaugan.com o llamando al 911335833. ¿Todavía no has hecho tu prueba de nivel? Infórmate sin compromiso. 911335833. Consulta también el Executive Master en inglés profesional, disponible en Valencia, Barcelona y Madrid. El máster en inglés profesional te ofrece este programa.
No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. Look, no excuses.
Good morning and welcome to No Excuses, and welcome if you're watching on YouTube. And this morning I'm here with Maria and with Lourdes. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, we're going to start with a question mix from English or Clock. Are we happy or sad?
We are happy.
Good. What is New York famous for?
It's famous?
It's famous for its skyline.
Very good. Skyline. Very good. How do you say skyline in Spanish?
Rascacielos? No, bueno, no.
Now, the buildings are skyscrapers.
Yeah.
But, for example, if you go to New York and you get the ferry across to Staten Island, and in Staten Island there's really nothing to see in itself. But when you turn back and you see the skyline of Manhattan is amazing. What color are ants?
Ants are black.
Okay, and some are brown and some are red. Ask me how many remote controls there are in my house.
How many remote controls are there in your house?
I think there must be about 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Is Brooklyn in Manhattan? Excuse me.
No. Yes, it is.
No, you're right. No.
No, it isn't.
Very good. Now,
it's not.
Cleaner to say, you both are completely right. But for a Spanish person, it's cleaner to say, no, it's not. So, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Very good. Is New York near Boston or far from Boston?
Far from Boston.
It's
far from Boston.
Very good. I don't have €10 on me. And you?
Neither do I.
Very good. Do you have a pair of white trainers?
White trainers? What's that?
What are trainers?
Deportivas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you have a pair of white trainers?
No, I don't.
Okay. Ask me what we call them in Cork.
How do you call them in...
Well, you would say what?
What do you call them in Cork?
We call them runners. Ask me what they call them in Limerick, which is a city to the west.
What do they call them in Limburg?
They call them tackies. Ask me where that word comes from.
Where does that word come from?
It comes from South Africa. Because a ship used to come from South Africa with trainers, runners, and would deliver them. And it's a I think it must be a maybe even a native African word for something you have on your feet, tackies. So if you go to this place, Limerick, there was a famous author from there called Frank McCourt. He wrote a book called Angela's Ashes. And if you go there, people will talk about tackies.
Okay.
Ask me how many pairs of shoes I have.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I think I have 5. Is it dark outside?
No, it's not.
Is it cold outside?
Yes, it's cold outside.
Very good. Is it breezy outside?
It could be.
Yeah, yes it is. It's very cold today. What is John to Mary? Sorry. What is Nathaniel to Josh if Josh is Nat's husband? What is Nathaniel to Josh if Josh is Nat's husband?
Josh is Nat's husband.
Husband, yeah, very good. What comes between January and March?
February comes between March and January.
Well, January and March.
Okay.
Very good. Where is Canada?
Canada is in the United States.
No. Kyle
in
Miller
the
will get very
north.
angry with you.
Sorry.
Very, very angry with you. Now it's
In the
where
north.
it's to the north.
To the north of
Yeah,
United
to the north means outside. So it's to the north of the United States. Like France is to the north of Spain. Do you have a chameleon?
No, I don't.
Okay, how do you say chameleon in Spanish?
Camaleón.
Yeah. Is there a key in your pocket?
No, there isn't.
Very good. Whose computer is this?
It's yours. It's yours.
Very good, very good. What nationality are people from Stockholm?
People from Stockholm are Stockholmian.
Swedish. Swedish.
Very good. So people from Stockholm are Swedish. Repeat.
People from Stockholm are Swedish.
Very good. What's grey, an egg or an elephant?
Grey.
Yeah.
Grey, like the color grey?
Yeah.
It's an elephant.
Yeah, so an elephant is grey. Very good, very good. Is Alaska in North America or South America?
Alaska is in North America.
Very good. Is Alaska a state or a country?
It's a state.
Very good. Is there a beach near here?
No, there is not.
Very good. I don't have any soft drinks, and you?
No, I don't.
No, you'd say neither do I.
Neither do I.
How do you say soft drinks in Spanish?
Refrescos.
Yeah, very good. Do you have a horse?
No, I don't.
Very good. Do you have a smartphone or a regular phone?
I have a smartphone.
Very good. Is your phone in your pocket?
No, it's not.
Is it a big phone or a small phone?
A small one.
It's
a small one.
Very good. Where in South America is Colombia?
Colombia is in the north, in the northwest.
Other side, northeast.
In the northeast of South America.
Very good, very good. What comes after June and before August?
July comes between
after
June and before August.
Very good. What nationality are people from Mongolia?
People from Mongolia are Mongolian.
Mongolian, very good. Yeah. Okay, let's do a quick bit of translation. Nunca lo has probado?
Have you ever tried it?
Now use the negative form.
Haven't you ever tried it?
Almost.
Haven't you ever tried it?
Yes, good.
Haven't you ever tried it?
Very good. Ha habido varias quejas.
There have been several complaints.
Very good. ¿De qué se está quejando la gente?
What are people complaining about?
Very good. Dicen que no tienen pan.
They say they don't have any bread.
Very good. Pues que coman tarta.
Then they can eat cakes.
Okay, another way of saying it. Then
let them eat cake.
Eat cake, yeah. Who said that? What famous person in history said that?
Can't remember.
Marie Antoinette, the wife of the French king during the revolution. She said, let them eat cake. Va a haber una revolución.
There's going to be a revolution.
Very good. No mientras yo esté aquí.
There won't be as
Now start the sentence with not.
Not as long as I be here.
Almost.
Not,
change the final verb, the form of the verb.
Not as long as I'll be here.
Present tense.
I am here.
Very good. No, the whole thing.
Not as long as I'm here.
Very good. ¿Qué vas a hacer para detenerlo?
What are you going to do to stop it?
Very good. ¿Se ha puesto ya el sol?
Has the sun
The other way.
Yeah, has the sun set yet?
Very good. El sol no salió ayer.
The sun didn't go out yesterday. Didn't go up yesterday? No?
Another way of saying it.
Rise.
Yeah, so in the morning
rise.
it rises, and in the
okay.
evening it sets. So the
But
sun...
can you say also goes up? No?
No, you can say the sun goes down, but it's coming up. You say the sun comes up every morning and it goes down every evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I never thought about that before. El sol siempre sale.
The sun always rises.
Very good. Estuve dormido todo el día.
I was sleeping. Oh, I slept all day long.
Very good. Yeah, I slept all day. Very good. Estaban dormidos cuando entramos.
They were slept when we came in.
Try again.
They were sleeping when we came in.
Okay, another way of saying it. They were asleep.
Asleep.
Yeah, they were asleep when we came in. No se despertaron.
Didn't they wake up?
Very good. Tuvimos cuidado de no hacer ruido.
We were carefully not to make.
Take away the li.
We were careful not to make any noise.
Excellent. Es demasiado tarde para hacer algo.
It's too late to do something.
Almost. Change this something.
It's too late to do anything.
Excellent. Very good. Nunca es demasiado tarde.
It's never too late.
Very good. Más vale tarde que nunca.
Better late than never.
Very good. Es muy viejo ese proverbio.
It's very
Let's
old.
start
that,
with, yeah.
That set is very old.
Proverbio?
Proverb?
Yes. Yeah.
That proverb is very old.
Very good. El sujeto siempre va delante del verbo.
Subject?
Sí, el
The
sujeto.
subject goes always before.
No, change the order.
The subject always goes before the verb.
Good again.
The subject always goes before the verb.
Very good. Su ausencia de él no se notó.
His absence wasn't perceived.
No se notó. Translate notó directly.
Wasn't noticed.
Very good, yeah. And the whole sentence?
His absence wasn't noticed.
Very good. More T in the wasn't.
His absence wasn't noticed.
Very good. No se dieron cuenta de que no estaba ahí.
They didn't realize they weren't there. Oh, it wasn't there.
No se dieron cuenta de que no estaba ahí, él.
They didn't realize he wasn't there.
Very good. Pero tienen que haberlo notado.
But they must have noticed it.
Very good. Esta es la última vez que lo voy a hacer.
This is the last time I'm going to do it.
Very good. And then say it in the non-Miami way.
This is the last time I'm not going to do it.
No, take away the not.
This is the last time I'm not.
No. So, esta es la última vez que lo voy a hacer. But I want you
This
to say
is the
that-
last time I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Gonna is more Florida style. ¿Quién te va a reemplazar?
Who is going to substitute you?
Very good. Another way of saying substitute.
Replace?
Replace. Very good. Okay. We're going to work a little bit on in spite of and despite. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to give me a full answer. Did you dive into the pool despite the warning signs?
Yes, I dived into the pool despite the warning signs.
Signs. How do you say warning sign in Spanish?
Señales de precaución.
And the verb to dive?
Bucear.
Yeah, very good. Have you ever fed a snake in spite of the fact that it's banned?
Yes. No or no?
I don't know.
What do I have to say? Yes or no?
Have you? Well, it depends. Whatever is the truth. Have you ever fed a snake?
No, I've never.
Okay. So have you ever fed a snake in spite of the fact that it's banned?
No, I've never fed a snake in spite of the sign that it's banned.
So have you ever fed a snake in spite of the fact that it's banned?
I've never fed a snake in spite the fact
of
in spite of the fact that it is banned.
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 What does banned mean?
Prohibido.
Yeah. So, have you ever fed a snake in spite of the fact that it's banned?
No, I've never fed a snake. In spite of the fact that it is banned.
Very good. Did you have an umbrella in your bag last week in spite of the sunshine?
Yes, I had an umbrella in my bag despite the fact that it was sunny.
In spite of the sunshine.
Of the fact.
So in this case, in spite of. Try again.
I had an umbrella in my bag last week in spite of the fact that it was...
So in spite of the sunshine.
In spite of the sunshine.
Again.
I had an umbrella in my bag last week in spite of the sunshine.
In spite. Excuse me. In spite. Try again. In spite.
I had an umbrella in my bag last week in spite of the sunshine.
Very good, very good. Did you go to the gym last week despite being tired?
Yes, I went to the gym last week despite of the fact...
in this case, despite being. Being.
I went to the gym last week in spite...
I went to the gym last week despite being tired.
Very good. Now put more G in gym. Gym.
I went to the gym last week despite being tired.
Tired. One syllable. Tired. One more time.
I went to the gym last week despite being tired.
I went to the gym last week I went to the gym last week despite I was tired.
I went to the gym last week despite being tired.
Being. Yeah.
I went to the gym last week despite being tired.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. Are you... No, we're going to practice glad, happy, pleased. Are you happy to see you're improving?
Yes, I'm happy to see
I'm
happy to see my improvement.
Are you happy to see that you're improving?
I'm happy to see that I am improving.
Improving.
I
know the whole thing.
I'm happy to see that I am improving.
Very good. Were you glad to hear the good news?
Yes, I was glad to hear the good news.
Good. Do you tell people that you are pleased to meet them?
Yes, I tell people that I am pleased to meet them.
Very good. When you retire, will you be glad to announce the news?
Yes, when I retire, I'll be glad to announce the news.
Are you going to throw a party?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay. We're going to work now with a couple of and a bit of. So I want you to respond to the sentence saying either I have a couple of or I have a bit of. Do you have any water?
I have a bit of water.
Do you have any spare pens?
Yes, I have a couple of spare pens.
Are there any people waiting in reception out there?
Yes, there are a couple of people waiting in reception.
Very good. Do you have any euros in your pocket?
Yes, I have a couple of euros in my pocket.
Very good. Do you have any money in your purse?
Yes, I have a bit of money in my purse.
Very good. I have a bit of money. And if you were more specific with euro?
I have a couple of euros.
Yeah, but both are right. Okay. Let's do a little bit of vocabulary. Flecha in English.
Arrow.
Very good. And what do you call the other thing that you...
Bow.
Bow. Very good. How do you say bow in Spanish?
Arco.
Very good. What do you call the thing on your back that you put the arrows into? In English, it's a quiver. Quiver. Por cierto, a propósito.
By the way?
Very good. And if you see on a text message or a WhatsApp, BTW, what does that mean?
BTW.
By the way.
By the way, the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pañuelo.
Handkerchief.
Very good, very good. And in Spanish, you say el mundo es un pañuelo.
It's a little...
No, you say it's a small world. It's a small world. Very good. Sin embargo.
Nevertheless.
Or?
However.
Very good. Probabilidad.
Probability.
Good. Another way of saying it? Likelihood. Likelihood.
Likelihood.
Iman.
No.
Magnet. Magnet. Yeah. Tortilla.
Omelette.
Yeah. Although now in English people talk about Spanish tortilla. They use the word tortilla much more. Reembolso.
Withdraw.
Refund.
Refund.
Very good. Relacionado.
Related to.
Or simply related. Escaso.
Scare.
Yeah, almost.
Scarcity.
Well, you say scarce for escaso. There's a scarcity of, but it's scarce.
Scarce.
Sensible.
Sensitive.
Very good. Araña. Like the superhero. What's his name? Something man. Say it, Maria.
Spider.
Yeah.
Yes.
Provisional temporal.
Temporary.
Okay. Or provisional or tentative. Tentative also. Territorio.
Territory.
Yeah. Estar de buen humor.
To be in a good mood.
Soportar o aguantar. Or also oso. How do you say oso in English?
Bear?
Yeah, the bear. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Descansar.
To have a rest.
Or simply to rest. Yeah. Jubilarse.
To retire.
Very good. Rascar o arañar.
To rub. Scratch.
Scratch. Yeah. How do you say rascafria in English? The town of Madrid, rascafria. How do you translate it literally?
Scratch cold.
Scratch cold. Yeah. Firmar.
Sign.
Estirar.
To stretch.
Very good. Formar o entrenar.
To train.
To train. Very good. Silbar.
Whistle. To whistle.
Yeah. Toalla.
Towel.
Very good. And disgustado.
Disgusted.
It's a little bit different.
Upset.
Upset. And pañuelo?
Handkerchief.
Very good, yeah. Probabilidad.
Likelihood.
Imán.
Magnet.
Very good. Escaso.
Scarce.
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 Very good. And spell it for me. Spell scarce for me.
SCARSE.
Almost. SCARCE.
CE.
Okay. We're going to work a little bit now with like and look like. So, for example, if I say to you, neighbor appearance, I want you to ask me what my neighbor looks like. If I say best friend personality, I want you to ask me what my best friend is like. So, look like and is like. All right? Neighbor appearance.
What does your neighbor look like?
My neighbor is tall and has dark hair. Best friend personality.
How is like? No. How is your?
Yeah. So
what?
What? Yeah.
Okay. What's your best friend like?
Very good. My best friend is a lunatic with a big heart. Boss personality.
What's your boss like?
Very good. My boss is serious and hardworking. Boss appearance.
How does your boss look like? What does your boss look like?
Yeah, what does your boss look like? My boss is slim. He's a little bit above average height and he has a thick head of hair. How do you say a thick head of hair in Spanish?
Buen pelo. ¿No?
Yeah, he has a lot of hair. Yeah. Sister appearance.
What does your sister look like?
My sister is slim, pale, with green eyes and red hair. Mother appearance. What?
What's your mother? What does your mother look like?
Very good. And again?
What does your mother look like?
My mother has dark hair, she's short, and she has blue eyes. Lourdes personality.
What's Lourdes like?
Lourdes is very nice.
Thank you.
Maria personality.
What's Maria like?
Maria is nice, but she's shy, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay. But she's also very hardworking. She's a very good student. Cousin appearance.
How does your cousin? What does your?
Yeah, always what?
What does your cousin look like?
Okay, my cousin is average height, has dark hair and glasses. So, ask me what my sister looks like.
What does your sister look like?
Very good. She is slim, pale, has green eyes and red hair. Ask me what she's like.
How she's like? Not what she's like. Always
what is she like?
What is she like?
Very good. She is kind, loyal, and hardworking. Ask me how she is.
What's?
Ask me how she is.
How does she look?
Ask me how she.
How is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's fine, thank you.
Okay.
Ask me how I am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Ask me how Maria is.
How is she?
She's fine. Ask her directly how she is.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Ask Lourdes how she is.
How are you?
Good.
Very good. Ask Lourdes what her husband looks like.
What does your husband look like?
He's tall and has black hair.
Okay.
Okay.
And ask her if she has a sister.
Do you have a sister?
No, I don't.
Ask her if she has a brother.
Do you have a brother?
Yes, I do.
Ask her what he looks like.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's also tall and with brown hair.
Has brown hair.
And has brown hair.
Ask her what he's like.
What is he like?
He's a kind guy.
Okay. And ask her how he is.
How is he?
He's good.
Okay. Ask her how she is.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ask her what she looks like.
What do you look like?
I'm short and blonde hair.
No. You can. It's more typical. I'm short and have.
Okay.
I'm short and have blonde hair.
I'm short and have blonde hair.
Ask her what she's like.
What are you like?
I'm very optimistic.
Okay. Ask Maria how she is.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Ask her what she's like.
How are you like? What are you like?
Yeah. So you don't say. You never say how are you like. You say what are you like? How are you? But you never say how are you like.
Okay.
So ask her what she's like.
What are you like?
I'm quiet and peaceful.
Okay. Ask her what she looks like.
What do you look like?
I have long, straight hair, and sometimes I wear glasses.
Okay, all right. And ask her if she looks like her mother.
Do you look like your mother?
Yes, I look a lot alike. I look a lot like my mother.
Yes, very good. I look a lot like my mother.
And can she say we are both alike?
We're both alike. Yes, yeah. Ask Lourdes if she looks like her mother.
Do you look like your mother?
More K in the look.
Do you look like your mother?
50%, yes.
Okay. Ask her if she looks like her brother.
Do you look like your brother?
More K in the like.
Do you look like your brother?
Yes, we are much more alike.
No, that would be for a comparison. You can say we're very alike.
We are very alike.
Very good. Tell her to ask me if I look like my father.
Ask him if he looks like his father.
Again?
Ask him if he looks like his father.
Do you look like your father?
Again?
Do you look like your father?
Very good. Yes, I do. Tell her to ask me if I look like my mother.
Ask him if he looks like his mother.
No, a little bit slower.
Ask him if he looks like his mother.
Looks like. Looks like.
Looks like.
And again.
Ask him if he looks like his mother.
Do you look like your mother?
Yes, I do. Tell her to ask me if I look typically Irish.
Ask him if he looks typically Irish.
Do you look typically Irish?
Yes, I do. Stay with us, folks, and we'll be right back with you in just a couple of minutes.
Antonio Álvarez, encantado.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Álvarez. All right, your CV says you have a high level of English, so if you don't mind, we'll continue with the interview in English, all right?
Hombre, quien dice high, medio alto, más bien.
En el mundo de los negocios, el éxito no depende de la suerte. La clave es saber ver las oportunidades y aprovecharlas. Así que no dejes pasar esta oportunidad porque te lo vamos a poner muy fácil. Llámanos al 911335833 o entra en grupobaugan.com.
Gracias, ya te llamaremos.
Ya te llamaremos. Acaba ya con la pesadilla de todas las entrevistas de trabajo y mejora definitivamente tu nivel de inglés profesional con el máster en inglés profesional de Vaughan. Llama ahora al 911335833 o entra en grupobaugan.com.
Últimos días para conseguir tu máster de inglés profesional con una oferta inigualable. Consulta condiciones en grupobaugan.com o llamando al 911335833. ¿Todavía no has hecho tu prueba de nivel? Infórmate sin compromiso. 911335833. Consulta también el Executive Master en inglés profesional, disponible en Valencia, Barcelona y Madrid.
Campamentos de inglés sin salir de España. Tus hijos hablarán inglés divirtiéndose, siempre acompañados de nuestros monitores Vaughan. Realizarán talleres, actividades, veladas nocturnas y todo ello en inglés. 91 133 5832.
Si estás entre los que busca un buen puesto de trabajo, esto te interesa. Apúntate al Máster en Inglés Profesional Vaughan y aprovecha tu tiempo para alcanzar un nivel de inglés que te ayude a encontrar ese puesto de trabajo que quieres. Más de 1000 horas de inglés intensivo, inmersiones en entornos 100% angloparlantes, prácticas y nuestros profesores Vaughan que marcan la diferencia. Apúntate, llama al 91 133 5833. Vaughan presenta la píldora del inglés.
Colgué el teléfono sin que él se diera cuenta.
I hung up the phone without him realizing. I hung up the phone without his realizing.
Ella envió el correo sin que él lo aprobara.
She sent him the email without him approving. She sent the email without his approving.
Preferiría ya no perder el tiempo en eso.
I'd rather not waste time on that anymore.
Ella antes estaba en esa empresa, pero ya no.
She used to work in that company, but not anymore.
Melvin necesita 2 días más para terminar el proyecto.
Melvin needs 2 more days to finish the project.
Quería pedirles 30 minutos más de su tiempo.
I wanted to ask for 30 more minutes of your time.
¿Quién es el líder del equipo?
Who's the team leader?
¿Quién está solicitando el acceso?
Who's the person requesting access? When he gave his speech, he was as relaxed as always. When he gave his speech, he was as cool as a cucumber as always. I was surprised she was nervous. She's usually relaxed. I was surprised she was nervous. She's usually as cool as a cucumber.
¿Crees que se les habrán agotado las revistas para finales de mes?
Do you think they'll have sold out of magazines by the end of the month?
Me sorprende que no se les agotara la última versión.
I'm surprised they didn't sell out of their latest version.
Este curso tus hijos se volverán locos por el inglés. Tráelos a nuestro Club Junior y vendrán a clase locos de contentos. En el Club Junior aprenden inglés mientras se divierten. Infórmate sobre las clases de nuestro Club Junior en el 91 133 5832 o en grupovaughan.com. Últimos días para conseguir tu máster de inglés profesional con una oferta inigualable. Consulta también el Executive Master en inglés profesional disponible en Valencia, Barcelona y Madrid. El máster en inglés profesional te ofrece este programa.
Welcome back to the program, and we're going to do a little bit more work with look and looks like and how is she, right? So we're going to use Mastering the Interrogative from the English O'Clock book, which I recommend to absolutely everybody. This is a fantastic piece of work. So I will give you the answer. You want to give me the question, all right? So she's energetic and active.
What is she like?
Good. And contract what's?
What's she like?
Very good. He's articulate and calm.
And calm?
Yeah.
What is he like?
Very good. She's blonde and brown-eyed, like you.
What does she look like?
Excellent, very good. He's tall and handsome.
What does he look like?
Very good. She's short and athletic.
What does she look like?
Excellent. He's fit and strong.
What does he look like?
Yeah, very good. What does fit mean?
In good shape?
Yes, yeah, very good. They're balanced and caring.
How are they? No. What are they like?
Very good, yeah. We're cheerful and clever.
What are we like?
Very good. We have blue eyes and brown hair.
What do we look like?
Excellent. They're dynamic and efficient.
What are they like?
She's flexible and enthusiastic.
What is she like?
Yeah, very good. And contract, what's?
What's she like?
Very good. He's friendly and generous.
What's he like?
Very good. We're good-natured and helpful.
How? No. What are we like?
Good. She's nice and friendly.
What's she like?
Good. He's doing fine. Be careful.
How is he?
Yes. They're tall and handsome.
What do they look like?
I'm great.
How are you?
Yeah, very good. We have blonde hair and brown eyes.
What do we look like?
She's doing all right.
How is she doing?
Very good. He's athletic and strong.
What's he like?
She's very attractive.
What does she look like?
Good, yeah. She's not a team player.
What's he like?
She.
What's she like?
Good. I have long hair and green eyes.
What do you look like?
Good. She has short black hair and pale skin.
What does she look like?
Good. He's patient and energetic.
How is he like? Patient? What does she... Oh. What is he like?
Good, yeah. They're cool. They're cool.
What are they like?
Good. How do you say that in Spanish? They're cool.
Que están a la moda?
Yeah. That works, yeah. You're blonde and have dark eyes.
What do I look like?
Excellent. He's short and ugly.
What does he look like?
Yeah. She has freckles and short red hair.
What does she look like?
Yeah. And how do you say freckles in Spanish?
Pecas.
Ask me if Irish people have freckles.
Do Irish people have freckles?
Yeah, almost all of us. They're very smart and down to earth.
What are they like?
Good. She's stuck up. She's stuck up.
How is she? No? What is she like?
Yeah. What does to be stuck up mean? Like
what? Hasta arriba.
Someone very proud who looks down on other people. You don't understand to look down on other people? How do you say it in Spanish?
Mirar por encima del hombro.
Yes, yeah. So someone who's stuck up is full of themselves, we also say. He has curly hair.
What does he look like?
Good. She's doing much better. Thank you.
How is she? How is
Very
she
good,
doing?
yeah. He's patient and kind.
What's he like?
Very good. She's selfish and annoying.
What's he like?
Very good. They're beautiful, tall women.
What do they look like?
Very good. We're going to practice with a little bit of how long it takes. Okay? Ask me how long it takes me to come here in the morning.
How long does it take you to come here in the morning?
Very good. What does she want to know?
She wants to know how long it takes you to get here in the mornings.
Very good. It takes me about 40 minutes to get here in the mornings. Ask me how long it takes me to walk home in the evenings.
How long does it take you to walk home in the evenings?
Now, a little bit more K in the take.
How long does it take you to walk home in the evenings?
It takes me about 65 minutes. And what did she want to know?
She wants to know...
What did she want to know?
She wanted to know how long does it take you to get...
How long it takes you.
How long... She wanted to know how long it take you.
It takes...
how long it takes you to get back home in the evenings.
Very good. It takes me about 65 minutes in the evenings. Okay. Now we'll quickly work a bit more with like. Okay. Verbs with and without like. Te pareces a tu padre.
You look like your father.
Okay. Stronger with the K and the look.
You look like your father.
Pareces cansado.
You look tired.
No sé cómo eres.
I don't know I don't know what you look like.
No sé cómo eres.
I don't know what you are like.
Good. And again.
I don't know what you are like.
Good. ¿Qué aspecto tiene él?
What does he look like?
Very good. Huele a humo.
It smells like smoke.
Good. Parece que vamos a tener un problema.
It looks as if we are going...
No, use like. It looks like.
It looks like we are going to have some problems.
Very good. Or a problem. Okay. Parece que va a llover.
It looks like it's going to rain.
Stronger with the K and like.
It looks like it's going to rain.
Very good. What's your last name?
Sanchez.
And the second one?
Coronado.
Yeah, but the K. So like.
Like.
And the whole thing. It looks like?
It looks like it's going to rain.
Isn't there a famous actor called Coronado?
Yes.
And no, Antonio, no.
Jose,
yeah. He's a good actor. Tu idea parece interesante.
Your idea looks interesting.
Now, if it's an idea, you would have to talk about it. So if you talk about it, what verb do you use?
If you talk about it.
Yeah.
Your idea sounds like...
No, here no like.
Okay. I thought I had to put it in the like. Your idea sounds good or interesting.
Interesting, very good. ¿Cómo es ella?
What's she like?
Good. ¿Qué aspecto tiene ella?
What does she look like?
Trabajo como profesor.
I work as a teacher.
Trabajo como un esclavo.
I work as a slave.
No, if I work as a slave,
Like
I
a
really,
slave,
yes, I really am
okay.
a slave. Maybe I am. ¿A qué sabe?
What does it taste like?
Very good. Sabe a fresas.
It tastes like strawberries.
Very good. Sabe a frambuesas.
It tastes like cranberries.
No, that's arándanos. Frambuesas, raspberries.
Raspberries.
Very good. Sabe a moras.
It tastes like cherries.
Moras?
Blackberry.
Blackberries. Very good. Yeah. Os parecéis mucho.
You look a lot alike.
Very good. Hazlo así.
Do it like this.
Very good. Again.
Do it like this.
Dicen que me parezco a ti.
They say I look like you.
Very good. Te estás comportando como un niño.
Your behavior.
Now, use the continuous sense. You are
behaving like
behaving.
You are behaving like a child.
Good. And again.
You are behaving like a child.
Stronger with the D in child.
You are behaving like a child.
Good. Hablas como un loro.
You talk like a parrot.
Yeah. Os hablo como miembro del comité ejecutivo.
I speak to
Now
you.
use the continuous form.
I am speaking to you as like a yes. I speak to you as
So I'm speaking to you.
I am speaking to you as a member of the manager.
Okay, or the executive committee. So repeat again the full thing.
I'm speaking to you as a manager of
As a member.
I'm speaking to you as a member of the speaking committee.
Os hablo como miembro del comité ejecutivo.
I'm speaking to you as a member of the executive committee.
Very good. Parece importante lo que se ha dicho.
It sounds important what has been said.
You can just say it sounds important. Yeah. Yeah. Parece un tema importante.
It looks like and it sounds like an important matter.
Good. And another way of saying matter?
Subject.
Subject. Very good. Huele bien.
It smells good.
Huele a coliflor.
It smells like colosau.
Say it again.
It smells like colosau.
No.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower. How do you say repollo?
Cabbage.
Coleslaw.
Cabbage.
Oh, cabbage.
Cabbage. The first time I saw repollo, I thought it was something to do with chicken. Because I thought, pollo, chicken. Repollo must be some form of chicken thing. And the first time I saw membrillo, I thought it was it was something made from meat.
Oh.
Yeah. Ask me how you say membrillo in English.
How do you say membrillo in English?
Quince jelly. The fruit is called quince. But I never saw it until I came to Spain. Ask me if I like membrillo. Ask me if I like membrillo.
Do you like quince?
No, you could say membrillo.
Do you like membrillo?
Yes, I do. Ask me if I like to eat it with cheese.
Do you like it? Do you like to eat it with cheese?
Yes, I like to eat it especially with Galician cheese. Now we're gonna practice with the verb to fight, to forget, and to think. I did this on Friday, but we'll do it again. So you simply have to answer the question. Do you fight with me in class?
No, I don't fight with you in class.
Ask her if we've ever had a fight.
Have you ever had a fight?
No, we haven't.
Very good. Ask Maria if she ever forgets to do her homework.
Do you ever forget to do your homework?
No, I never forget to do my homework.
Ask Lourdes if she thinks about forgetting her homework.
Do you think about forgetting your homework?
No, I don't.
And a full answer.
No, I don't think about forgetting my homework.
Ask Lourdes if she thinks out loud a lot.
Do you think out loud a lot?
Good. Pronounce the K and think.
Do you think out loud a lot?
No, I don't think out loud a lot.
Ask Maria if she thinks out loud a lot.
Do you think out loud a lot?
Yes, I sometimes think out loud a lot.
Very good. Ask me if I think out loud a lot.
Do you think out loud a lot?
Yes, I do. Ask me if Spanish people talk out loud to their dogs a lot.
Do Spanish people talk aloud to their dogs?
A lot?
A lot?
Yeah, they do. Do you see that on the streets? People talking to their dogs, having full conversations. I find it's funny. Ask Lourdes if her children fight with each other.
Do your children fight with each other?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Ask Maria if she fights with her siblings.
Do you fight with your siblings?
Sorry, I should say really your brothers and sisters is more common. Ask her if she fights with her brothers and sisters.
Do you fight with your brothers and sisters?
Yes, every day I fight with my brothers.
Okay, ask her how many brothers she has.
How many brothers do you have?
I have 2 brothers.
Okay, ask her what their names are.
What are their names?
Their names are Miguel and Santiago.
Okay, very good. Ask Lourdes if she fought at school.
Did you fight at the school?
Well, sometimes I have.
No, you would say, because it's in the past, you would say I did.
I used to.
Or I used to, yes.
I
very
used
good.
to.
Yeah. Ask Maria if she thinks about this class once we finish.
Do you think about this class once we finish?
Yes, I think about this class once we finish.
Very good. Once we finish. Once we finish. Yeah, once we finish. Ask Lourdes if she's ever thought about learning another language.
Have you ever thought about learning another language?
Yes, I have thought about learning another language.
Very good. Ask Maria if she ever forgets special occasions.
Do you ever forget special occasions?
I seldom forget special occasions.
Very good. I seldom forget. Very good. What's another way of saying seldom?
Rarely.
Rarely. Very good. Very good. Do you forget to turn the lights off when you leave your house?
No, I didn't forget to...
No, in general, every day.
No, I don't forget to turn off the lights when I leave home.
Okay, very good. Ask Maria if she often thinks of good ideas.
Do you often think of good ideas?
Yes, I sometimes think of good ideas.
Good. Now make sure you pronounce the K in think.
I sometimes think of good ideas.
What's your second apellido, your second surname?
Coronado.
So, think.
Think. I often think of good ideas.
Very good. Ask her if she's related to the famous actor.
Are you related to the famous actor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Ask her how you say coronado in English.
How do you say coronado in English?
Coronado.
You could say crowned, right?
Crowned.
Crowned.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Ask Lourdes if she has forgotten her phone at home today.
Have you forgotten your phone at home today?
No, I haven't forgotten my phone at home today.
Very good. Ask her if lawyers have to fight for their cases.
Do lawyers have to fight for their causes?
For their cases.
Cases?
Yeah, how do you say cases in Spanish?
Casos.
Yeah, so ask her again.
Do lawyers have to fight for their cases?
For their cases.
Their cases.
Yeah, one more time.
Do lawyers have to fight for their cases?
Very good.
Yes, lawyers have to fight for the cases.
For their
cases.
Yeah. One more time.
Yes, lawyers have to fight for their cases.
Very good. Ask Maria if she thinks she's improving weekly.
Do you think you're improving weekly?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I'm improving weekly.
Again?
I think I'm improving weekly.
I think I'm improving.
I think I'm improving weekly.
No, I'm improving.
I think I'm improving weekly.
Very good. Now we're going to practice with some prepositions. I think you've done this a few times before. Prepositions. Now, the thing with prepositions, there are no rules.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really learn them, but what I always suggest to people is that the more you read, the more it's going to help you. And there's a lot of exceptions. So the more you read, the better. This is an advantage we have in learning Spanish. There are rules.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like Vietnam. There are no rules. So here we go. I will say, for example, the food, the fridge, and I want you to say the food is in the fridge. So the food, the fridge.
The food is in the fridge.
And a negative.
The food isn't in the fridge.
And a question.
Is the food in the fridge?
And a negative question.
Isn't the food in the fridge?
Make sure you pronounce
The food isn't in...
So isn't, yeah, you're right.
Isn't the food in the fridge?
Very good. The bottle, the table, positive.
The bottle is on the table.
Negative.
The bottle isn't on the table.
Question.
Is the bottle on the table?
Negative question.
Isn't the bottle on the table?
Say it again.
Isn't the bottle on the table?
Good. The clouds, the city.
The clouds are over the city.
Over the city, and a negative.
The clouds aren't over the city.
Good. Pronounce the D in clouds.
The clouds aren't over the city.
And a question.
Are the clouds over the city?
And a negative question.
Aren't the clouds over the city?
Very good. We've just been joined by a mystery guest, Mr. Alberto Alonso. By the way, we're on camera today.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't reach me. I don't think it reaches me.
I think it's pretty narrow. Okay, but they'll see you very soon.
Sure.
The basement, the house.
The basement is under the house.
Very good. And a question.
Is the basement under the house?
Very good. Ask Alberto if he grew up in a house with a basement.
Did you grow up in a house with a basement?
Yes, it's very common. In fact, my parents turned it into a playroom. They put carpet down and they said, you guys just play your drums, do your crazy things down there. So it's very common that the basement becomes like a play area for the kids, yeah?
Ask me if I grew up in a house with a basement.
Did you grow up in a house with a basement?
No, it's very uncommon in Ireland, unless maybe you live in a really, 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 really old house. But in the States, pretty much every house, except maybe in Florida. Because
not a good idea.
Because floods, yeah. But in New York, I guess everybody does get a house.
And attics, which is a false friend. Ático is not, it's trastero, it's not really attic. Right? Ático.
Yeah.
But in Florida, you do have
attics, right?
Attics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Storage, it's a storage.
Yeah. How do you say ático in the Spanish ático? How do you say it in English?
The Spanish, like a penthouse?
A penthouse, I think, is probably the best.
A penthouse, a suite.
A suite, okay. All right, okay. By the way, what is the difference between an apartment and a condominium?
A condo, I think, of more like a lot of them together, like adosado, I think you say in Spanish, that they're like touching each other. And usually, I think maybe dual floors instead of I guess no, because my mom had a one-floor condo. I guess it's a lot of it's like almost like a group of apartments, right?
And it's typical, like condominiums are very typical in Florida.
Speaking of Florida, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Condos, we also say it's a shorter way. Condos.
Yeah.
She was you were born in Miami, right?
No, I was born in Havana, in Cuba.
And you grew
same
up?
thing.
No, really not.
But you grew up a few years in Miami.
Yes. Well, I stayed in Miami when I left Cuba and stayed there for 6 months. Then I went to Washington, D.C. for another 4 years.
Okay.
And then I came to Spain.
Okay.
Cool.
And ask her where her parents were born.
Where were your parents born?
My parents were born in Cuba as well.
Ask her where her grandparents were born.
Where were your grandparents born?
Well, my mother's grandparents, they were born in Asturias, in Spain.
So you're an Asturiana, kind of.
Kind of.
And on your father's side?
No, they are Cubans for many generations. Yes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Ask me if Che Guevara had Irish ancestors.
Did Che Guevara have
Irish
ancestors?
Yes, his grandfather on his mother's side was of Irish descent. Surname Lynch, so he's Che Guevara Lynch, Lynch. Yeah,
didn't know that.
Now, so let's continue with prepositions. Bilbao, the coast. Give me a sentence.
Bilbao is on the coast.
Negative.
Isn't Bilbao on the coast?
Well, a negative statement.
Bilbao isn't on the coast.
Question.
Is Bilbao on the coast?
And a negative question.
Isn't Bilbao on the coast?
The cat, the armchair.
The cat is on the armchair.
Very good. And can you see the cat is in the armchair?
No, you can't. It doesn't fit.
Ask Alberto what the difference between the cat being on the armchair and in the armchair is.
What's the difference
between
the cat being on the armchair or being in the armchair?
On is always like enthema, so on I'm seeing,
on
and in maybe he's like really like, down in there.
And ask him if he says the car is in the street or the car is on the street. No, sorry, better question. When he asked him when he was a kid if he played in the street or on the street.
When you were a kid, where did you play? In the street or on the streets?
Very good.
I played in the street, but I learned a lot of stuff on the street. So we use both, but I think one is more figurative. Like, on the street, you need to know that, so... Yeah, it's a weird one. That's a tough question, man.
It's a strange one, yeah. And then there's a really good expression, which is very useful. I have no idea how you say this in Spanish. You would say, that guy or that girl is street smart.
Oh, yeah. At Mundología, maybe. You know how things work out there.
It's not that
you say the
Su
same.
educación es de la calle, no? And it's different, the opposite of it, well, not the opposite, but another, it's book smart or street smart. So book smart is your academia, you know literature and all that. And street smart is you know when someone's trying to take advantage of you, you know how to protect yourself In New York, you learn street smart.
I guess in New York you do.
But I think the best people have both.
Yeah, a bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know culture and things, and you also have to know how to take care of yourself.
Yeah. And then you have the expression which is don't pull the wool over my eyes.
Great one.
Yeah. Which somebody told me, if I can get this right, is no me da el queso.
El queso?
Ah, no lo sabía. I don't know that one. I love it.
I don't know if I got that completely right, but somebody said if you're tasting wine and they're going to give you bad wine, they give you strong cheese so you can't taste the bad
flavor,
wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no me da el queso. I don't know if I might be missing part of that, but yeah, don't pull the wool over my eyes. How do you say wool in Spanish?
Wool.
Yeah.
Lana.
Yeah. And there's a singer called Lana Del Rey. How do you say her name in English?
Lana from the king.
Well, wool of the king.
The king's wool.
The king's wool, yeah. How do you say Julio Iglesias in English?
July churches.
July churches, yeah. There's a lot of those.
Oh, I love those. Oh, yeah.
How do you say Nuevos Ministerios?
New ministries.
How do you say pavones?
Big turkeys.
Big turkeys. Pitis.
Pitis, cigarettes.
Yeah.
Butts.
What else? There's a whole lot of them. Cuatro caminos.
4 ways. I like this one. Big group. Peña Grande.
Peña Grande. Yeah.
Wash feet.
Wash feet.
Lavapiés. The Latin woman.
La Latina.
And Placid Sundays.
Placid Sunday. I love that one.
Sundays. Yeah.
What about this one? You'll never get this one. Island shrimp.
Camarón de la Isla. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Island shrimp.
One of my favorite singers. Yeah, Island shrimp.
Son tonterías, pero bueno, we're translating, you know.
It's funny. Here's another expression for you. One for the road. One more preposition.
Oh, that's a great one.
Okay. The wine, the bottle.
The wine is in the bottle.
And a negative?
The wine isn't in the water.
In the
bottle.
water.
In the bottle.
Yeah.
The wine.
Question.
Is there wine in the bottle?
And a negative question.
Isn't the wine in the bottle?
Very good.
I thought of something. What's that? I love, sometimes my students make a mistake with that. They say, I want a bottle of wine or a wine bottle. So like, it's the same thing. A glass of wine has wine in it. So if you ask for somebody for a wine glass,
that's
wine. IKEA. You go, go to El Chino and you buy wine glasses.
Okay.
But so it's interesting. I never realized it until recently.
Can I have a wine bottle? For me, that would be the guy would come with an empty wine bottle and say, "Yeah, here you go."
Well, if you want to spin the bottle.
Yeah. But if you want a bottle of wine,
it's interesting.
Okay.
I want a beer bottle. Here you go. There's nothing in it.
You're right.
I want a bottle of beer.
A bottle of beer, preferably, right?
Yeah.
A glass of wine.
And then another. This is not so much the case anymore. But when I was a kid growing up, in British English and Irish English, we would always talk about, I want a cup of coffee, I want a glass of beer, I want a bottle of beer. And you guys would always say, I want a beer.
A beer, yeah.
I had 5 beers. Now that's changed. We've absorbed that.
Right. Well, we simplify. After you say it 99 times on a Friday night, you're like, just say beer. And in fact, in the States, we say beer me.
Beer me?
Yeah, like if you're at a party or something, beer me. Échame.
Give me a beer. Can you say wine me? Well,
I'm sure. You know what? In the United States, we don't have a rye. Nobody's there to say no. You can't say that. People say it. It becomes
right eventually.
Yeah, you know.
So thank you, folks. Thank you to Maria. Thank you to you. Thank you to Alberto. Thank you to Lourdes.
Thank you.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
El inglés es imprescindible, tanto para encontrar el primer trabajo como para subir en la organización. Si no lo dominas, tendrás cada vez menos oportunidades conforme pase el tiempo. En Vaughan somos conscientes de esto y por ello creamos hace muchos años nuestros programas Máster en Inglés Profesional. Programas que en 5 meses cambian por completo o de una forma muy notable el dominio del inglés, su dominio del inglés. Son 2 las modalidades. La primera es el MIP, el Máster en Inglés Profesional Full Time, dedicación plena. Está diseñado para ayudar a los jóvenes o los recién licenciados a entrar con fuerza